We did it. We reached 1,000 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without you. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on my channel, Brutus on Baseball once again. Today is a day of celebration. I had another video planned for this week, but I decided to put that off a little bit. In the meantime, I wanted to put just a quick thank you video out to everybody out there that's been watching my channel, commenting, sharing, enjoying all of this baseball talk with me. Just this week, I reached 1,000 subscribers after a year and a half of making YouTube videos. I could not be happier with where things are today. I originally set out with the idea of making this channel to share it with the family a little bit. A lot of my baseball knowledge, stuff about the history of baseball and collecting cards, and being able to put it out there not only for sharing it with my kids, but sharing it with anybody else out there that's willing and interested in listening. And the response has been overwhelmingly positive, and I love that that's been the experience for me. My original idea was to make a channel about baseball, about the love of the game of baseball, not just card collecting, which I see a lot of people do. And I hope that everybody appreciates that there's a mix here of historical baseball stuff, modern day baseball stuff, and card collecting. So you get a little bit of each angle. And that way it keeps it kind of interesting and exciting for me too, because I'm able to research different topics, learn a lot more about things, and then present it to everybody else so you can learn too. One of my favorite videos to actually research was all about the history of free agency in baseball. That is one of my top ones that I've made to date still. Doing the team histories has been a lot of fun. Talking about the history of the Hall of Fame, the history of the Negro Leagues, and of course getting into card collecting and my ideas about grading and sharing all of that with you guys too. I've had a ton of people really involved in making comments and communicating with me back and forth about my topics, and I love it. Guys like Big Dog and Richard Bianco. I know that I'm forgetting a bunch, but I really appreciate you guys commenting and watching regularly. It really inspires me to keep making more. And guys that have had me on your own channel, like David Gonis and Chris from CCL, I really appreciate you guys reaching out and bringing me into the fold for your channel as well. I'll never forget something that David Gonis told me way back when I first started my channel, and he reached out to me. He said, imagine that your subscribers are people that are interested in hearing what you have to say. And so it's not just a number on your computer, but imagine an auditorium filled with that many people that are hanging on your every word. And that is pretty cool to think about, that now I have over 1,000 people that would actually be willing to sit in an auditorium and listen to something that I've got to share with them. That is a really inspiring feeling, and I really appreciate all the watches, the likes, the comments, the shares, everything. I've had tons of really great comments that people have shared. My favorite one for the last year has been from Big Dog, one of my constant supporters and commenters, that told me I was like the Neil deGrasse Tyson of baseball. That is a huge compliment to me. I love Neil deGrasse Tyson. I think he explains astrophysics incredibly well, and if I can be related to that in some way, even if it is about baseball, that is one of the best compliments that I could receive. And I recently got an email too from another fan, a 10-year-old boy named Oliver from East Peoria, Illinois. And he wanted to reach out to me just to let me know how much he enjoys the channel. And his father reached out to me as well and said that Oliver asked to watch one of my videos every single night, and that they've been able to share that together. And Oliver's been able to learn all about baseball stats and baseball history from watching my videos. It's stuff like that that really keeps it going, not just for my own kids, but for other people that they can enjoy it too with their own kids. That means a ton to me. So Oliver, friend of the channel, thank you so much for continuing to watch. Oliver is a huge Harrison Bader fan. And unfortunately, I don't have any Harrison Bader cards. I wanted to send him something, but I don't have one. So if there's anybody out there that has a really great Harrison Bader card that you don't need, let me know and I'll see if I can connect you guys together. And to celebrate this too, this is partly because my kids wanted to do it, but I figured why not? I started printing out a little bit of swag as well. I got the Brutus on Baseball stickers that I just printed out, so I figured I'd start sending these out to some people, supporters, maybe sending them out with cards when I sell them. And the other thing that I wanted to do, I didn't advertise this, but I wanted to do a giveaway once I reached 1,000 subscribers. And what I've got to give away is this 1993 Topps Traded Todd Helton PSA 9 rookie card of him in his Team USA jersey. Helton was one of my favorite players growing up, one of the most recent inductees into the Hall of Fame. And if you don't have this card, I'd love to be able to send it to you. What I'm gonna ask you to do is comment down below on this video to share with everybody which video of mine you've enjoyed watching the most in the past. And just a sentence or two about why you enjoyed that video the most. I'm hoping that that helps people reach some of the older videos that have kind of been lost in the shuffle of the library, and maybe it can unearth some of the treasures that you found that other people might be interested in as well. So I'm going to choose one of the comments down below a week from today, whichever one I feel the most inspired by, and I'm going to send you this Todd Helton card. And if that baseball fan already has the Todd Helton card or maybe doesn't want it, I'm going to let that fan choose whoever they want me to send it to in their place. Thanks again for joining me on this journey. This journey is going to continue. I'm going to continue making great content as long as I can. I've got an email. If you have any ideas, any questions, videos you would love to see me make, go ahead and send me an email. It's easy, brutusonbaseball@gmail.com. And that is it for me this week. Thanks once again to all the baseball fans out there for showing up on a regular basis every week to hang out with me on my channel. In the meantime, keep talking baseball, take care of yourself, and we'll see you around.